Definitely throwing that in there.
Bloopers reel.
She's in the middle of my property.
Okay, I'm sitting down taking a break, doing a little bit of editing, and I realized I did not film an intro to today's video, so there's an app. Leave me alone. Go. So here it is. It's Friday. We got here maybe around like a little after 11. We had a pretty slow start to our morning, but we pretty much are just finishing up a lot of little things. Cody's working on the pond, spreading the dirt back out so that way he can close it off. We didn't get to do everything to it that we wanted to this year, but now that we have our building permits, we are way more focused on our house. So just finishing that project up so that way it can start collecting rainwater again and filling back up. We mowed the front of the property. He kind of rigged the four-wheeler with our push mower, so it made it super simple. I think we got it done in like less than 10 minutes. We, you know, went down and looked at a couple of the trails now that it's starting to flourish, and I got some clips of that. And then once I get out of the car and he's done with the pond, we're just gonna be just kind of picking up the property. We have a lot of projects kind of just spread out and things need to be organized. We have a camping box that needs to be organized. The grills, we want to move the grills and level the ground, and so we're going to be doing that. And he rigged the solar today, so now we have power for our power tools. So just a lot of little things, but yeah, I will be taking y'all along with all of our projects. So here we go. We came down to the valley and the creek to see what all Mother Nature has changed. It's literally been like a week since all the big rains and the forest has flourished. So I will give y'all a little panoramic view, I guess I would say. So
Alright, so we're working on a small solar setup right now. We've basically just been using, you know, a solar panel and one battery to charge our, you know, phones, speakers, run the projector and stuff like that while we've been out here. But
power
I figured,
tools.
yeah, charge power tool batteries. But I figured I'd go ahead and take the time and throw all my slightly used batteries together and make a small, decent solar setup that's out here set up and ready to go and waterproof. That way everything's always charged and ready to go when we get out here, so I don't have to get here, set it up, and then hope the battery will last for the night with the projector. So basically just have a bunch of used batteries. I'm a mechanic, so you know, anytime I replace a battery in a car, I just kind of hang on to it. And you know, it's obviously not good for starting a car anymore, but it's still got a decent reserve capacity to be able to run small things like this for at least a decent amount of time before, you know, it's trash again. And then a lot of batteries, you can also refresh the electrolytes in it to make it last a little bit longer. So, you know, a lot of them with these removable caps, you can pull it off and check it and see what the electrolyte level's at, and you know, add water or sulfuric acid if you need it to get it to work a little bit longer. So we just have a basic 150 watt solar panel, a small charge controller, and then I'm going to run all the batteries together just for a larger reserve capacity, and then throw a little inverter in this waterproof box I'm going to get set up. So yeah, show you when it's done.
So look,
I am a master mechanic. I do know how to do wiring. I am doing this the complete wrong way. I only have a spool of red wire, so everything's going to be red. But, you know, I'm the only one that messes with it, so I know how it works, so what's it matter, right? And then also, I'm not hooking the wire up to these batteries the proper way either. Obviously, they're all car terminal post. I'm not going to go buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of car terminal post at $5 a piece just to wire this together. You know, the batteries going through, or the power going through all the batteries to the controller isn't enough for us to have to worry about the wires not being enough to handle it. Like I said, we're only, you know, running one small inverter off it and charging power tools, cell phones, running a projector. So it really doesn't matter a whole lot.
But we knew that we were going to get people in the comments judging the wiring.
I know everybody's going to judge it. It's fine. I know it's the wrong way. I would typically have a field day about some stuff like this, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. So
balling on a budget, people.
Alright, and this is basically how it turned out completed. Obviously, like we said, it's just a very quick, simple setup. So we got our power inverter set up in this waterproof tub. That way we can close it and keep it out of the rain when we're not here. Same thing goes with the charge controller. We got it in a waterproof case here, mounted to the tree, so it'll stay out of the rain. That'll control how much charge the batteries get from the solar panel. And then we can also plug our phones into there directly to charge and stuff too.
And we're gonna put a little shelf right here.
Yeah, we'll put a little shelf there so we can set our phones at to charge. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like we said, real simple setup. It'll get the projector running for when we camp at night and charge our power tools and stuff. So
yep,
all we need for the time being.
Okay, on to the next project of the day.
So basically what we did is dug a trench through the bank right here and the side of our pond and added a drain into it about 6 foot down. That way every spring we'll be able to lower it by a couple feet and then clean out all the vegetation and get all the dead leaves out and tree branches and all that good stuff. We wanted to make sure we got it done now before we added any fish to it. That way we didn't risk, because we didn't know how deep it was, so we didn't want to risk accidentally killing any fish that might be in there or killing the fish that we end up buying. So we wanted to get it done now rather than later. So right now I'm basically just trying to get rid of our pile from digging our trench and smooth all this back out, and then we actually dug it a little deeper right here to kind of add a ramp to be able to get our fishing boat in and stuff like that. So
the water has been pretty stagnant. As you can see, it's getting really bad since we lowered the pond. We are hoping that with the rain coming in, that'll help move the water, and we're looking into putting in a fountain, so that's something that will be happening in the near future. If anybody has any ideas of any unique fountains, please leave them in the comments. Super interested, but definitely something to help move the water and circulate it so that way it's not so stagnant. So this is what it looks like now that he has it all leveled out. Okay, so we want to move our wood splitter from over here to over there, and then we want to level out the ground and move our grills from over there to over here. So we're going to finish splitting the rest of this wood, stack it up underneath the projector screen, and then get the wood splitter moved. So but we ended up just moving the logs with the tractor, and then he moved the wood splitter with the tractor, and now I am raking up all of the leaves and like wood pieces in this general vicinity and kind of cleaning it up. We have the fire pit right here that y'all can't see, but we're going to move all of the leaves and sticks and stuff that I've collected while raking, and we're going to dump it in the fire pit and let it burn and just kind of clean it up around here. And then I believe we're moving the grills and table and all of that over here. So yeah.
So we're out here finishing up the foundation for the storage building today. Basically what we did was use footings and piers. The footings are about 4 foot in the ground, so they'd be well below the frost line, and we won't have to worry about shifting or anything like that. We have pretty strong soil where we're at, so we use 2x2 concrete footings. They're about 12 inches thick, and they're reinforced with rebar, as well as the piers are reinforced with rebar. As you can see at the end piers are a lot taller than the ones over here because of the elevation difference that we have, the slope that's going on with the hill here. But everything is level. And then how we're gonna attach the containers to the piers is we have rebar sticking out of the piers. So we're gonna take a steel plate and weld it to the rebar, and then weld the plates to the container itself. Obviously what we should have done is welded the rebar to the plates and then sunk it into the concrete as soon as we were done pouring, but we forgot to get steel plates, had to pour concrete, so we did what we had to do. So basically I'll drill holes in the plates, set the plates over the rebar, and then weld them all together like that. So yeah, that's pretty much what we did. So we're about to finish leveling the ground out, backfilling, and that's about it. And we're also gonna eventually build a pole barn basically off the side of it. That way we can put the tractor, vehicles, stuff like that in there and use it basically as a garage and more storage. So yeah, that's about it.
Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday now, Mother's Day. Tomorrow when we go out and start working again, y'all have a fresh new video. So yeah, you have anything to say? Okay, bye guys.
Don't know. Here, you want to cuddle, pretty girl? She just hit me in the stomach. Maya. Better watch Mom's computer.
Good morning, everybody.
What up?
So it is Wednesday the 12th. The last you saw us was on Mother's Day. We just hung out with the family on Mother's Day, didn't do a whole lot. Monday it was pretty much rainy. Tuesday it was pretty much rainy. I had a really good interview at a broker, so y'all will get to hear about all of that soon. I'll be announcing who I'm going with very, very soon, so that's exciting stuff. And now it is Wednesday, so we are headed out to the property. We're going to grab some lunch really quick, and then we are headed to a steel company to pick up some steel plates that will finish up the rest of what we need to do on the containers. That way we can, you know, get that crane company out here.
Finish up the foundation, that way we can put the container on the foundation for the storage building.
There you go. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know, do we have anything else that we're doing out there today, or is that our main focus?
Clearing trees for where the house is going to be and where the lagoon is going to be, and just probably doing a bunch of work on the tractor.
So we will see you when we get there. Okay, so our friend Josh is here. He is working on leveling out some of the slopes in the road and working on the tractor and moving gravel and finishing all that up. Cody is going to cut down this tree right here. There are several trees that need to be cut down. for this container, get them out of the way. So that's what he's working on.
Damn it! No! Hey, look how hard of a hit it took, though. It's completely fine. So we decided to test how strong the containers are today. So we went ahead and cut a tree down and let it fall on it. They're really strong. Yeah, there's not even a dent. This was totally on purpose. Definitely didn't do it on accident. The tree was supposed to hit the container for sure. So yeah, the containers are really strong. Go Connex.
So they got the tree moved out of here, cut up and moved, and that's pretty much it. Keeps making fun of me because every time I take that clip and just try to end this thing, I say moved, get out of here, moved, whatever, moved, whatever. Anyways, guys, they got the tree moved, cut up, and out of here. And then they worked on a couple other projects. Josh just went home and the sun's starting to set, as you can see. So we're probably gonna head home here in a few, and that's probably gonna be the end of this video, and we will catch you next week. So bye guys. Cody found this rock in the ground and dug it up, and we figured it would be a perfect address rock. So obviously I'm not gonna tell y'all my address or show you the address when I paint it on there, but I do want to paint something on the, like, either surrounding it or next to it or in the background of it. So if you have any ideas, definitely leave them in the comments, and then I will like block out the address and show you what I end up painting. So